Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play the Wind Waker. In the last episode, we made it here to Dragon Roost Island, talked to Prince Komali, got a little insight about him. In this episode, I just thought I'd meet you out here because it's, a little more interesting for a starting point. So I'm just on one of the higher ledges outside the mail center. We can head back in through here. And yeah, that door over there for reference, that's where the room where we met Medli in the last episode. She asked us to meet her outside Dragon Roost Cavern, but there's one other thing we can do before we head out there. We can talk to this guy here. He's got kind of like a funny looking face. And there's a voice I'd kind of like to give this guy, but I don't think it would really be that fitting, so I'll just give him a normal one. Well now, not seen your young face before. Nope, don't believe so. You wouldn't be here in response to our posting for some part-time help, would you? Not exactly, but yeah, I guess I can help. Ooh, excellent. That's good. But first, to see if I can use you or not, I need to give you a little test. Just a small one. Match the seal on the envelope with the same icon on the shelf and throw the letter onto that shelf. Real simple. Or real easy. Simple. Use the control stick to select a shelf and press A to throw a letter. Like I said, simple. Is that clear? Yep, sounds clear. Before time runs out, you have to sort at least 10 letters. Give it your best shot. Yep, so it's pretty much like you said, just sort letters onto their respective shelves. Tree, Ferris wheel, jar. Yeah, sometimes the controller messes up. It kind of misdetects where you're going. Tree. So this first one is really easy. You just need to sort 10. It gets a little harder as we go forward. Tangle. Yeah, we already got up to 17. I like practicing. Okay, we got 20, which is good. 20 letters. Great. Good. Terrific. You pass. Okay, you got 1 rupee for every 2 letters, so that comes to a grand total of 10 rupees, am I right? Come back anytime. I mean it. Anytime. The more letters you sort, the more you'll learn. Not a bad deal, for both of us. Yeah, unfortunately, we're not going to be earning any money, because our wallet is full. But that's okay. He doesn't give you that many rupees, and there's other ways of getting them later. Hey, you ready for work? Yep. You already understand what you need to do, am I right? Okay, if you can sort 20 or more letters, you'll see some nice financial gain. Go ahead and get started. Yeah, so we just gotta do the same thing. As you saw, we got up to 20 last time, so that part's not too difficult either. Tangle, windmill, tangle, jar. I'm moving across with these ones I've been doing, which is not great for the time. Thing, windmill, scroll. Okay, 22. That's pretty average. That's 22 letters. Splendid. Super. Your salary this time is 1 rupee per letter, so I need to pay you 22 rupees. You might as well just dump it out on the ground. I can't use it. Come on by anytime. I mean it. Anytime. The better you do, the higher your salary will become. That's economics. Yeah. Okay, and this should be the third and last challenge of his. You need some work? Yep. If you can sort 25 letters or more, your salary will really jump. I mean it. Alright, get to work. Okay, so we'll see if I can do it in this go. I have my doubts, but that's pretty good. Alright, we did it! Hey, that's great! 25 letters! You have amazing coordination! Seriously, I'm stupefied. Incredulous. We veterans do this all day long, and even we have a hard time reaching that amount. I've got to give you more money. Got to. 3 rupees per letter comes to 75 rupees. How's that sound? Hey, your name wouldn't happen to be Joel, would it? It is, isn't it? Mm-hmm. I thought you looked like the lad the chieftain was talking about. In that case, I should have expected you to be able to pull off something like this. I've heard all about you. Yes, I sure have. You've had a rough time, Joel. I feel bad for making you help us. But hey, things are looking up. Our new helper's just arrived. Maybe you can give him some advice the next time you come by. Yeah, well, once again, I'm glad that went so well. I usually have a lot more trouble with that. It's kind of difficult in the GameCube version. You really have to focus and do your best. In the HD version, for some reason, it's a lot easier. Like, I've gotten up to 30 letters pretty consistently in that version. So if we go outside and come back in to reload the area, the part-timer he mentioned will be here. Here he is now. This guy, he's kind of a funny character. I might talk about him a little more later. Hey man, I'm the new part-timer. Green clothes and a green hat? Pardon me for asking, but you're Joel, aren't you? That's me. Aha! I knew it! You're a legend among the part-timers here. I really admire you, man. Just once, I'd love to see the legendary 25-letter sword. Do your best, man. Alright, let's see if I can pull it off again. Oh, that's a good one. Okay. Alright, we did it again, just by the last second. That's great. Oh my gosh! 25 letters! Amazing, man! I'm so impressed. Seriously, man. I've got to tell my mom back home all about this. I just gotta. I've got a favor to ask of you, man. I'm still new here, so I'm not allowed to leave. So, would you mind putting this letter to my mom in the postbox for me? Thanks a lot, man. So we accepted a note to Mom. It's so sad you can almost cry. Keep it in your delivery bag until you find a postbox to drop it in. I guess I could just throw it in here with all the other letters, but I just can't bring myself to do it. It's against the rules, man. Yeah, so that guy, he's kind of weird. Like, this whole side quest seems kind of weird. Like, having to, like, send a letter to his mom but, I don't know. It'll get us a reward either way, so... And as long as we don't need to spend more time sorting letters, I'm happy with that. I don't know why I've been having such luck with these minigames. It's kind of nice. I hope it lasts. So yeah, we can come back down, come outside and back down to the shore area. And we can use this post box to mail the letter. There it is. Ka-chunk! Whirr. This postbox is near Dragon Roost Island. Postage is only 5 rupees. Do you wish to send this now? Yep. There we go. Your parcel has hereby been accepted for delivery. Thank you for using the Island Postal Service. We appreciate your business. Yeah, so if we wait a couple days in-game, we'll get our reward now that we've sent that. And if you're wondering about the letter we got that we gave to Komali, if you try to send it, it'll tell you that there's no, like, address on it. So you have to deliver it to him in person, obviously. It wouldn't do much good mailing it to him. Okay. So, wow, that took so much less time than I was expecting. I'm glad, though. So that's all we can do for the time being. So our next task is just to head out and meet Medli. If you don't know where to go, we can talk to this guard and he'll tell us. If you want to get to Dragon Roost Cavern, I've got some bad news for you. The bridge is out. There's no way to even get inside. I'm sure you'll understand once you've seen it for yourself. As for swimming across, well, you need water for that, and the pond's all dried up. No need to panic, though. I'm sure the chieftain will think of something. Yeah, so this tunnel here leads to Dragon Roost Cavern, which is where Medli wanted to meet us. And, oh man, look at this place. This is crazy. I imagine it would be like really uncomfortable standing out here with all this like ash and dirt and stuff blowing around. It would like get in your face. That'd be horrible. And jump down, and here's Medli. Hey, what's up? Hey, you actually came. I'm really sorry for bringing you to such a dangerous place. I had to. I wouldn't have asked if I didn't need help desperately. You see this place? There used to be a spring here, surrounded by a beautiful pond. It was peaceful and lovely. But then the Great Valoo... Oh, that's my phone going off, sorry. Became so angry and... In his rage, he shook the mountain and this boulder crashed down, plugging the spring. You can see the results. Oh, but where is my mind? Tell me, how is Prince Komali? He told us a few things, but he's not really, on the mend, exactly. Oh, that doesn't sound right. Not at all. I may be partially to blame for the bad turn that Prince Komali's taken. See, Prince Komali's grandmother was the Great Valoo's former attendant. Yeah, he mentioned that. She was an amazing woman. I was honored to have her as my teacher. She was kind and brave, and unsurpassed in her dealings with the Great Valoo. I'm not yet worthy of being mentioned in the same breath as her. If only I'd possessed some of her strength, I'm sure Prince Komali would have felt more secure. Joel, I'm sorry to ask this, but I need your help. I want to go to the small shrine that's near the peak of Dragon Roost, but that ledge over there is so high. If I could get some wind under my wings, I'm sure I could get up there. So, will you help me? Sure. Whew. Thank you so much. Okay, pick me up. Then face that ledge and toss me. The atmospheric currents are really messed up, so pay close attention to the direction of the wind. All right, I'm ready. Don't hold back now. Throw me as hard as you can. Yeah, notice she mentioned the direction of the wind. This is actually the optional use for that song we learned. So if we pull out the Wind Waker and conduct it. Let's see, it's going to pull up this overhead view of the compass. Oh, it's already blowing north, but like she said, it shifts around every few seconds. So if we select north again, it'll blow in that direction permanently. Or at least until you leave the area, I think. And yep, it's going toward the cliff now. It's also a lot calmer, which is nice. And then, so I don't know if you can do it without standing on this little raised ledge here, but it's a good idea to do so. So you just face that ledge and throw her. Oh, thank you. I think now I'll be able to climb Dragon Roost and meet with the Great Valoo. Don't worry, I'll be fine. I may be just an apprentice attendant, but I can understand some of the Great Valoo's language. I'm not exactly bursting with confidence, but... Look, if anything happens to me, please look after Prince Komali. This is all I have to give you. I know it's not much, but please take it. And she gives us an empty bottle. Set it to and use it with X, Y, or Z. Bottles are great for carrying water and holding other things. Oh, and please don't tell anyone that I'm climbing Dragon Roost. It'll be our secret, okay? Well, good luck to both of us. Alright, so there she goes. But of course, in case you didn't figure, we're going to head after her. Can't let her go up there alone. So first what I want to do is use the bottle to fill it with water from this spring. Try pouring it on something that looks dry and withered. Yeah. And then thankfully the bridge here extends down to the ground, the broken bridge, so we can climb up it like a ladder. That's convenient. And yeah, I don't think I pointed these out, although someone did mention that the explosive fruit had all withered up. So here it is now. If we pour water on it, though, it comes back to life. And I'm actually going to go and water all of these just for, you don't have to, you can just use one, but I'll see you guys in just a sec. Okay, so now I've gone ahead and watered all 5 of them, as you can see, for my own peace of mind, if nothing else. And we're just going to use one to blow up this rock. If you throw it just right, yeah, there we go. That throw can be kind of tough, because if the bomb falls in the water, it won't go off. But yeah, as you can see, we destroy the boulder, it refills the pond. And yeah, that'll let us swim across to reach the other side. Yep. So hopefully Medli hasn't gone too far ahead. So we come up here, and thankfully these bombs haven't dried up, which is nice because we don't have any more water. What we want to do is throw them. This one part is also kind of tough. You throw them into that green jar the statue is holding. I think I'm not sitting close enough. There we go. That creates a platform. You want to stand in a certain spot. No, that wasn't it. Alright. Oh, okay, that one did. Alright, perfect. Alright. And here we are entering our first kind of real dungeon of the game. I don't really count that first visit to the Forsaken Fortress. Here we are inside Dragon Roost Cavern. Yeah, so this place is kind of like the fire dungeon, basically. It's a lot more complicated than the fortress was, too. Obviously, we won't be sneaking around, at least. So the first thing we want to do is grab these blocks and pull them out. And there we go. Pull that one out of the way, and it opens a way forward. We got some more goblins. Let's take care of them. There we go. Make sure it's workable. See drop? No. I'm always on the lookout for those joy pendants, because they are important. Okay. So for this first room, all you gotta do is use one of the sticks they dropped to light these 2 torches. And I think the sticks go out after a while, but you can see there's another torch on that side of the room that you can use to relight them. Got a small key. Use it to open locked doors. You can only use it in this dungeon. Yeah. Oh, that's right. You can also see there's this jar over here. We climb into it, and yeah, it doesn't do anything now. We'll see what it does later. Just kind of spits us back out. Oh man, this place looks hot, especially in those clothes Joel is wearing. I don't know how he does it. A huge flame geyser coming out of the lava. That thing is ginormous. So big. Alright. Yeah, so I just want to follow this path for the time being. Down, pull this block out, and we can jump across from it. There we go. Be careful. I could have made access being extra careful. You don't want to jump when that's about to rise. And these are the keys. They're these bats. They're kind of annoying in this game because they like to fly like just out of reach of your sword. Sometimes they're not so hard to hit though. Yeah, that one alright. That one dropped a heart for us, which is nice. There we go. We have more explosive fruit. We'll grab one and use it to blow up this rock. And What's in this room? Oh yeah, this room, that's right. This one's kind of cool. So you can grab these jars and you can see there's water splashing around as you walk around with it. If you throw it into the lava, it will form a platform. It doesn't last too long, but you have time to jump across to this chest. And we get the dungeon map. Press up on the D-pad to view it, and it works just like the one in the Forsaken Fortress. Green areas once you visited, flashing your current location. You can view other floors. I think this one has, yeah, that's 4 floors. It looks, I mean, you can tell by the map, it's somewhat linear, but it is a lot more complicated than the fortress, like I mentioned. Okay, so I don't think you can need the jar. Yeah, you can just jump across there. And up there, you can kind of see him. It's a red choo-choo. If you try to climb the ladder while it's up there, it'll just come down and, or it'll attack you and knock you down. I guess we need to climb it to make it jump down. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, thankfully those red choo-choos don't like catch on fire like they do in some of the newer games. That'd be kind of annoying. Alright, so we're in the dark room now. So when we approach this barricade here... Oh, it hit me. That's not fair. Alright. We can take this guy out. Hey. Being smart by dodging there, but I took him out. Oh yeah, this is a new thing in this game. These are... I don't know if they have an official name. They're kind of like treasure spheres. You break them open, and they drop rupees and like pickups. And if an enemy has like a spoil they can drop for the spoils bag, it will always be inside one of those orbs. So that's nice. So yeah, like they demonstrated when it jumped out at us, we can use the sword to break through these barricades. I guess I can... I'm being kind of reckless. I'm taking more damage than I usually do. It's alright though, there's plenty of hearts, and like I said, the game isn't that difficult. Alright, we got another small key. I think there's 2 more. Yeah. You can take them out with this giant machete. Yep, red jelly. If I could pick it up, that'd be great. How many of those do we have? Let's see. 4 of them. Oh, I thought we had more. Alright. Alright, there's a giant flame geyser again. I'll never not be surprised by that. Oh yeah, this one. This one. It's kind of difficult. I mean, it's not too difficult. What we're going to do is set off those bombs, but there's not really a way to do it like easily. So the only way is to kind of throw something at them. Yeah, there we go. That one went alright. But sometimes the trajectory of what you're throwing can be kind of weird. So luckily we got it in one try there. And yep, we can use this key on the door that we passed up the first time. And here there should be more red keys, yeah. There'll be a few of them in this room. Yep. Jelly. Carry that one. Alright. And if you know from before, you may know what to expect here. Yep, he breaks out again. This time he's just gotta stick with him, though. Oh, he dropped a joy pendant. That's nice. Also, if you come over here, you can see there's a gap with lava and like a weird branch overhead. And so we don't have a way to get across. You can see there's a treasure chest across the way. So we'll have to come back for that. Okay. And this puzzle, I remember stumping me and my siblings when we were kids, because we didn't know. What you want to do is light this stick on fire, and then you can use it to burn these wooden barricades too. I didn't really think of that when I was a kid. And then you can press the switch to unbar the door. Where are we on time right now? 27 minutes, okay. Alright, now we're in the outdoor area. Really high up though if you look down. What's kind of cool is that if you look up from like the main, oh, that was kind of funny. The steam was like jar into the air. If you look up from the shore, sort of, you can see like the outer areas of the dungeon on the island map. Okay, I want to get off this bridge. Because yeah, you can see I kind of cut one of the ropes there. If you cut too many of them, the bridge will break, and you'll just fall and void out and have to restart. Alright. So I'm going to stop and wait here. You can see part of the ladder is like kind of darker, and that's because it's got this flame geyser shooting through it. Just wait for it to clear away, and you can climb up. And if you listen carefully, you can also hear kind of an annoying buzzing noise. And that is because of this enemy right here. This is a Kargoroc. It's kind of like the baby version of that bird that's been... hello? Okay. Yeah, it's like the baby version of that bird that kidnapped her sister, remember? You can see it's got like the same coloration. You just kind of dodge its attacks and then counterattack when it dives low. And it also drops a spoil. We've got a golden feather. Keep it in your spoils bag. A certain strangeness emanates from the quill of this beautifully shining golden feather. Winged girls are said to be infatuated with these treasures. Oh, stuck in the steam, stuck in the steam. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so you remember we talked to a guard at the mail center who mentioned his girlfriend wanted one of those, so we'll have to collect those for him, too. I think it's probably safe. I hope. Oh, am I gonna make it? I hope I do. Yeah. You do have a lot of time, so that's good. Alright, here, I just want to grab this ledge here, and then if you climb up, you will fall right back down. Just want to kind of, I don't know what this movement is called, just go across hand to hand, I guess. And climb up, and use this explosive fruit. I'm going to keep calling it that, because I think the sign was funny. Yep, throw it down there, and it will blow open that door for us. There we go. Okay. There's a lot of variety in this place. We got like bright rooms, dark rooms, lava rooms. So this block thing, it's not really a puzzle. You just pull one out, and then pull the next one out, and then you can climb to the top. There is, if you pull like the blocks out in a certain way, you can kind of crawl behind them and get to some tunnels that give you rupees. But my wallet's full, and yeah, so there's not really a need for that. We're coming here, you can see there's a rat hole, and we're going to get contacted like we did with Tetra in the fortress. Hey. So you may not know who this is. It's actually the King of Red Lions talking to us. It's not really explained right now, but it is him. Joel, have you seen any filthy, thieving rats around? I know they are annoying, but keep your wits about you. They are only rats. If you spread bait near their nest, they may share their store of treasure with you. Why don't you try it? Yeah, so... this is where you would learn that mechanic that oh, yeah, one got me. And there we go, see, he grabbed one of my rupees. So we can throw some bait down. Delicious! Hey, I got something real good I'll sell to you. For real. What'll it be for you? Let's see. Oh, just more bait. I don't think we can buy any more. Here we pay for 30 rupees. I'll buy it. Oh, I guess we could carry one. Okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah, because we used the last of our bait, so now we just have an extra pair. Okay. That's fine. Oh. The rupee is floating. That's interesting. I guess... I wonder if that's because the rat despawned when I used the bait. I guess it makes them all despawn. Oh. Yep, so it's just floating there. That's kind of funny. Alright, well, fortunately that rupee is just gonna hang there haunting us as we solve this room. Alright, so we can open this chest. It's going to give us another familiar item. You got the compass. Now you can see where things are hidden in the dungeon. Press up on the D-pad to view your map and see for yourself. Yep. As you can see, there's a few chests in this place. So once again, a lot more than in the fortress. And you can see that skull on the map. I mentioned that's the location of the boss at the end of the dungeon. Alright, and if you look across, you can see there's another barricade. So what you want to do is grab one of these sticks, light it on fire, and then we can toss it across. And there we go. Let me see, is that rupee still there? It is. It's just taunting us. That's kind of funny. And we get another small key. Oh, dang. Is there... No, I guess there's not really a way to get that. Like, we don't have any items. Unless my sword doesn't do it, does it? No. Okay. Alright. See you later, ghost rupee. That's interesting. I've never seen that happen before. It's really funny. Alright, so we're at 33 minutes, but we can go a little further. This would be a weird stopping point. Alright, so you just want to jump over the gaps in this staircase. And, yep. Another locked door. Break this jar. I think get a blue rupee. Yeah, that's nice. So the only other thing nearby is this Kargoroc in a nest. And you can see it was sitting on top of a key. Oh, he knocked me off. Alright. Hey, this is interesting. I'm glad some new things are happening in this episode. That's cool. Alright, Joel versus Kargoroc, round 2. Run up here and stab him. There we go. You got a small key. Use it to open locked doors, yeah. There we go. It'll probably drop a golden... Oh no, just a rupee. Okay. I don't feel too bad then. Yeah, those guys like to drop golden feathers. It's a frequent drop from them. Okay. So once we get through this room, we'll be at a perfect stopping point. So, this room is really dark. And like I said, you don't get a lantern in this game. I mentioned that in the fortress. So you just use these sticks for a light. This torch. Take out all these keys. There we go. And yeah, we can open this chest. I think it's just got a joy pendant. Yeah. Do we need to be collecting those? So let's keep an eye out. Yeah, you can see if you don't have a stick, Link still, or Joel still has this like circle of light around him, but it's not really enough to see by. So we can burn this barricade. Light these 2 torches. There we go. Alright, and if we look to the left, there should be, yes. So you can see there's another one of these jars. It's got blue smoke coming out of it. So there should be, yeah, here it is. Drop some explosive fruit. Alright, so what these jars do is they're kind of a warp point, or a warp system for the dungeons in this game. So they go in sequence. So if you jump into the green one in that first room, it'll take you here. And then there's more we'll uncover further into the dungeon. So, because it's sort of like a checkpoint system, I think this is a decent place to stop. So in the next episode, we're going to continue through Dragon Roost Cavern, see if we can find out where Medli went off to. Until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time, okay?